I'm Kyle.
I'm Tiffany.
We've been going to Gateway now for about a year and 6 months.
Before we started coming to Gateway, we had just recently moved to the area, and neither one of us are from this area, so we didn't know many people. We're away from our families, and we were kind of looking to connect. So I started looking for different churches, tried about 7 or 8 different ones, and none of them really seemed to fit. My first time going to Gateway was when it was still at the Y, and I couldn't stop talking about it. Went home, told Kyle about it, and he came with me the next time, and we both felt like it was just the right fit. We felt like we were starting to get connected, but we didn't feel like we really knew anybody our own age who was kind of going through what we were going through in our marriage, and we were just kind of wanting to get a little more plugged in, I think.
To be honest, when Tiffany first approached me with the idea of joining a small group, I was a little hesitant. I didn't know what to think. I did not grow up in church.
We talked about it, and then the very next day, we get a phone call from Chris telling us, hey, I'm gonna have a small group for newly married couples, and he thought of us. And we knew at that point that God had put him in our path for a reason, and that no matter how scared we were of what this small group was gonna be like, because we'd never been in anything like that, we knew that it was something that God wanted us to do.
Me not having the background that a lot of folks do, I'm learning about Christ. It's the forefront of our conversations, and it's been a neat learning experience for me.
Getting to know every week that we're going to have that one-on-one time, no distractions, no TV. It's not about work. This is something that we want to do to make sure our marriage is strong, and we want to encourage the other ones in our groups. So we want to be prepared when we get there, so we can help them with whatever they're struggling with at the same time. I'm a parole officer, and Kyle is a game warden. So we're both in law enforcement, and through the week we see things that probably aren't casting the best light on people. It's easy to get discouraged when you see the worst of people sometimes, and being able to go to Gateway every Sunday and go to our small groups on Tuesday and kind of get recharged helps us to see people in a better light. Being down here without family is hard for us, but now we have a group that we can share exciting news with, and we can go through the tough times with them. I know that I can call the girls in my small group at any point and they would be there. And we've only been together a few months, but there's just a closeness that I've never seen before. We celebrate with them outside of our small group. We spend time together. There are real friendships that we've created with these couples. We're happy to be around people who are excited for us and are positive influences in our marriage. And we're excited to be part of a church who we can grow with. And we just feel so honored to be part of it and to have found Gateway